Hello everyone, SMA Watts here. We're about to continue our Let's Play of World of Warcraft. We're playing our Blood Elf Paladin. We are still in the Ghostlands. Last time we went to Gold Mist Village. This time we're gonna we're gonna get the quest to head down the coast and deal with Windrunner Village. So, let's go ahead and get those. So first of all, I believe um, our good friend Arcanist Vandril will have something for us, as he's the one who's been sending us to the villages.
The dark times will pass.
Galdrin, the final battle against the Ghostland villages is upon you. Windrunner village to the southwest has been overrun by a large force of the most powerful Scourge shock troopers, Shades and Gargoyle. You'll be the spear point of our offensive by thinning out their numbers. The Magisters of the nearby Sanctum of the Sun have made a special request this time. They want the remains of these Scourge to study in hopes of finding creative ways of fighting them. Good hunting.
The reckoning is at hand.
Alright, and I believe you want me to go to the Sanctum of the Sun.
Victory
Yep.
lies ahead.
State your business.
That's the
Be ready for
catacombs.
anything.
Baladash Malanore.
In the area. Now, the more direct course of action that we are now, the more direct course of action that we are going to take, figure out what these night elves are really up to, is to have you go into their island and steal any information that you can come by. I want you to head west down the road off the coast to the Shalandis Isle, just off the coast. Go there and recover any plans they might have on the island or on their ship.
Time is of the essence.
Speak quickly.
Retaking Windrunner Spire. Paladin, I want you to reclaim Windrunner Spire. It's an honor, really. Windrunner Spire, the original home of Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, Queen of the Forsaken, and former Ranger General of the Elves. Now, it's been overrun by the mindless Scourge. To get there, take the road south until it branches. Take the right fork, and after you're crossing the Dead Scar, continue southwest. You can't miss it.
Our time.
Okay, I've got to admit, I love doing the Forsaken voice. It still hurts my throat, though.
Speak quickly.
What do I need to do? The Underlight mines to the southwest have been overrun by a clan of gnolls, calling themselves the Black Paw. I don't need to remind you how important those mines are to us as a strategic asset in our ongoing campaign here in the Ghostlands. Take the south road out of town, follow the fork to the right, just past the ziggurat on the right there, find a short dirt path to the west. Follow it. The ore must flow.
Trust no one.
We're not going to do the troll juju yet, because that requires going here, and we'll do that when we do this whole area.
What now?
Yeah, actually we're not doing that. It's over here. They want the Murloc spines, I think. Someone wants Murloc spines.
Hello.
Find a cure for the plague. Need to understand how it affects different creatures. The most complex life to the lowest subspecies. I've come here to study the Murlocs. It's like us. They retain their free will in undeath. What makes these lowly mongrels so special? I need to find out, Galdrin. Travel northwest and bring me their spines, so I may study the accumulation of the plague in their marrow. Who knows what secrets their little bones hold?
Watch your back.
Alright. That's Sanctum of the Sun. That's the turn in for the that's the repeatable turn in. Yep, we're good. So we're gonna go out. We're gonna sweep down, deal with it there, deal with there. We're actually gonna arc. So actually no, you know what? We should arc the other way. Sorry, I know that seems a bit schizophrenic, but I'm just thinking about how I want to organize things and going. I think doing this, and then in the next video, without coming back here to doing this will probably be better. Don't mind me, I'm only slightly schizophrenic. Oh, one too many Forsaken voices there. A fun voice to do. I have to admit, it is a fun voice to do. But it hurts. Alright. So close to getting our mount. What is that? 5% away from the level. I think on the plus side, being a paladin, we'll actually get our mount immediately. We won't have to wait for like going back and to the north and training, because ours is a cool mount. Or, all right, really? When's the next ability I get? Wrong button. I know I get more abilities soon. What are they? Alright, so at 20, which is fast approaching. We will get, there's the ore I was hunting. We'll get cleanse, which is nice. Like being able to get rid of I think it's rid of magical debuffs. Oh no, it doesn't. You used to get rid of magical debuffs. I think you have to spec it into getting rid of magical debuffs. Like I think if you're a healer, then you get magical debuffs removed. But we'll get hammer, which will be awesome. Hammers gives us such good AoE. Oh hey, apparently I've got a gather thing on now. And we'll get Holy Wrath, which is that's our other AoE. So we get our AoE stuff when we finally level. This will be nice. All right. More than a fish. More than a man. Alright. Die, little fishman, die. I remember back when you guys were serious threats, Murlocs. Like, when you'd be doing quests, and the last thing you'd want to see is be like, I want you to kill 100, and it would be something ridiculous, like, I want you to get Murloc heads. I want you to get 30 heads. And like, 1 in 10 Murlocs would have a head. Like, I remember back in like the old days when we wore an onion on our belt, and because it was the style at the time, that you'd fight Murlocs and you'd complain because they'd all be headless and it'd take like an hour. I mean, it's not fair to think of WoW as an 8-year-old game. More fair to think of this as WoW 4. Or 5. Is this the 5th? Burning Crusade, Wrath, Cataclysm. This is 4, right? I didn't miss... Oh, wait. Technically, yeah, this is the 5th expansion because there's Classic, BC, Wrath, Data, Mists. So yeah, we're playing WoW 5. It's a bit of a tired franchise in that, you know, it's... They haven't really... They've updated the graphics engine, but, you know, no one's actually gone back to code. And but yeah, comparing it to the, like, vanilla stuff, like, yeah, it is just intrinsically less difficult. And that's not a bad thing. Like, to be fair, vanilla WoW... just a bunch of stuff just attacked me in my action bars. Alright. So we've gained Holy Wrath. Which... Okay, that's fine where it is. That's fine where it is. But we need our mount. And somewhere... Elysian Warhorse. Nice, pretty Blood Elf Warhorse. Well, that's way easier. Oh, that's right. They put each other on cooldown. Alright, let's jigger with this a bit. Think. Want. Oh, my AoE stuff there. Put this there. Where are you going? This is just straight up an AoE, right? I'm not making... It just happens to stun demons and undead. But the fact that it gets divided, I didn't realize it was divided. Because it didn't... Maybe it has always been divided? Granted, I think it didn't used to hurt undead. It didn't used to hurt like, it only used to hurt undead and demons. Like, way back in the days. The days of high adventure. When you really had to be high to think it was an... Do you have a map? Why, yes you do. One more map. Yeah, it just looks funny because when he does it, they're already dead. Alright, Mad Elf plans acquired. The dame should be quite pleased. Yeah, I think that might be the snootiest title you can have. I mean, I realize it's just the female equivalent of Duke. There's really just no way to say it without it seeming snooty. I think we're lagging. Yeah, we are definitely lagging. Alright, and that makes a half dozen plague spines. They're cream filled with plague. Like an eclair. So I'm suddenly... My stomach slightly turned at the idea of, you know... leaking plague pus coming out of like an eclair. Yeah, I'm just not going to finish that sentence. Dead spiders or Windrunner Village. Title of this village. Title of this video. Also the title of this village, but that's less useful information. Alright. So we need to kill some number of the things here. Do we actually need to kill gargoyles? Yes, we need to get some gargoyle fragments. And we need to get something from the phantasmal substance of the phantasmal seekers. I always find that to be an odd one, that the Mind Blast power, the fact that it's a priest power, but it's like one of the most common things for like an undead to do to you. It's going to be like, I'm kind of a ghost. I'm going to whip out the Shadow Priest stuff. Ow. Bonk. Alright. Still need 4 more substances. And 1 more fragment? Yep. 1 more fragment. And the fragments... No, we're done with fragments. No! You... You cross-server pillager! That is the downside with, the... I don't remember what they called that. Cross-realm zones? The idea that to make sure that populations... The zones aren't completely empty. You know, they have the fact that people wander in from other servers. I don't like it. I like places to myself. Alright. So that makes that completed. Get out of the village here. I'm going to go ahead and call that a video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And in the next video, we're going to climb Windrunner Spire, then sweep in, deal with the trouble at Underlight Mountain, and then head back to Tranquillium. All right.